Hello there. I'm Stormfly. Nice to meet you.
Oh, hi. I'm Freddy. What brings you here?
I am known for having the best levels in Geometry Dash.
Really? What levels are they? Oh, wait. Oh. Well. Oh boy, this is. Dude, this idea is gonna suck. It's June 2nd, late in the night. And apparently, today is the day that I finally do my plan of trying to beat the entire Hell series by Stormfly, or like the Hell series that Stormfly revived and pretty much released and verified a bunch of collabs of old levels back in like 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, somewhere and around those lines, where we just have these types of levels decorated. Yeah, this is apparently what I'm doing. So many weeks ago, I was thinking of like, what would be really, really funny? Considering I actually have done a lot of non-wave levels, what if I just did the Hell series? Because every single one of them is like before 1.9, and none of them even have waves, so why don't I just do all of them, because that'd just be ridiculously funny. But like at the same time, would that even be worth it? Is beating a bunch of Stormfly extremes that have not like the same gameplay, it just has the same variety of game modes and types of gameplay that's kind of in it. It's not like super similar, but there's always going to be triple spikes, hard time-ins, ball time-ins, orb spam, orb lines, like basically the same type of gameplay you would see in these levels. Oh my god. And not only that, I'll be listening to a lot of different main level songs. Like, I'm gonna be listening to Stereo Madness, Back on Track, Polargeist, Dry Out, Time Machine, of course. Am I seriously willing to actually try to beat this entire series and just shadow drop every single one of them? Well, I don't know. There are a lot of scenarios that could happen with this or not challenge, but this project, I guess. It's definitely more of a project. Scenario 1 is I pretty much do every level and, I upload them, tell everyone that I beat the entire Hell series, bam, that's it. I just do that. The other scenario is that I most likely will drop them, or drop the one that is really annoying to me. Good chance that it could happen depending on what levels I deal with. The thing is that there's a chance that might not happen, because not only the Hell series is easy now, pretty much every single Hell level has gotten an update where it would be way better than it was currently at when it was at its release, because they tried to stay almost original to its challenge, but most of it just wasn't the exact same gameplay. Some of it was nerfed and changed a lot. I don't know why. Plus there was just stuff that wasn't even good about them that made the levels, they would be known as not even good extreme demons at all. But now, pretty much almost every single Hell level has been updated to be more, at least enjoyable in some way. So who knows how long they could take now. They could take a good while, or they could go by really quickly. So I'm not fully sure what my plan is to beat every single level, but I guess my main focus is to pick levels that would probably not be as fun first, or more annoying. That was my first plan of attack, just to go for the really annoying ones first, just in case, I can at least enjoy one of them. But there's a chance that it could be the exact polar opposite. I could choose the best for last and it somehow would become worse than, the other earlier ones that I've done. Because that's just likely, because I've gone unlucky on like almost every single level at this point. So, I don't know. I decided to start with Origin because this is the one that has not been updated, I don't believe. Unless there was a dedicated video for it, because the original updated Stormfly levels video, this was not one of the levels that was nerfed. Because there would have to be a full dedicated video on like what would need to actually be nerfed in this level to make it a lot better. So I was like, alright, maybe I try this one first, because this hasn't been updated and it has a lot of weird gameplay elements to it that probably feels way harder than the rest now. Because a lot of the updates were big nerfs to make the level a lot more playable. So that's probably the case for pretty much every single level besides... Actually, no. Besides this one, because this probably is... I don't know if it's still the hardest. It could be up there as one of the hardest. But all I know is that every single other one has been updated, but I don't know. There could just be ones that still feel ridiculously hard. Because they're not big changes. It's just ones that, you know, feel a little bit better than it was before. I have not gotten past that quad in so long, bro. I really want to just get to that one ship section again. So yeah, that's probably why I started with Origin, because, you know, this one has probably a lot of more random time into it. But at the same time, who knows how much 2.2 changed every single level. They're all possible, that's for sure. So it came at a perfect time. It basically happened when 2.2 was out, or like right before 2.2 was out. But who knows how long they can take me. I'm positive that this might not be the first level that I should have chosen, but I'm doing it anyways because I've already learned it this fast. And you know, why not? There's literally nothing else to do right now. Null's Gibbs isn't out yet still. I'm sure it will come out when I'm playing these, like, every single one of these levels, maybe in the middle or maybe just the next day. It could literally happen at any moment. So why not just start this now? I had a discussion with it earlier and I was like, okay, maybe I'm more interested than ever because it'd just be super funny just to announce that, well, this is it. Well, I passed the quad spike, but I still keep dying to this ship.
The Rupture.
I didn't know you beat the Rupture.
I didn't. I have it in 2 runs. I got 50 something and
Hit
40 to
drop wave
100.
twists, I forgot.
Yeah, the pre-drop wave. But wave is just timings when you really think about it, so...
Yeah, wave is just like time.
Sorry.
Now, wave is just timings, yeah.
Just time. That's all it is.
When you really think about the game, it's just timings in general, so 60 Hz should just be easier.
Just like how every level is memory.
Yeah,
It's true.
because you have to learn it.
I am not.
You do have to
Oh my
learn it.
god.
I mean, Lost Love isn't memory because you don't have to learn it.
That's
Are
true.
you
You
sure?
could just like watch a video of it and just get through it. You don't have to learn all
Right,
that.
Pretty?
That's like a...
Well,
That's a lame way to beat memory levels.
A lame
Wow, you
way.
just called
Lame.
Freddy lame for
Why'd you
beating
call
Lost
Freddy
Love
lame?
without practice mode?
Unbelievable.
Kinda.
how is that lame? It's just, you can say it's stupid, I don't care. But I don't think it's lame, because, like, it's just weird. Like, who would, in their right mind, want to beat a memory level without practice mode?
You?
Okay, well, I thought of doing chop step, and I didn't even do it, so... Wow! I went too early, bro? Are you serious? I barely die here. Whatever. That's much better than 52. Back-to-back attempts. I don't know how I died there. I clicked perfectly fine, and I apparently still didn't have enough room to make it. Can I, like, see how I died? Bruh. I wasn't even that close. It's so lame. That was close, too. That was really close. There was a chance. That's probably, like, the first time that I've, like, ever tried to, like, see how close I was with hitboxes. But, like, that's barely possible because fast retries on. So, like, if I press practice mode, I would barely get a chance to see. I mean, you don't really want to see how close you were or anything because it's literally a first pixel. So, like, it just will not make any sense. Okay, well, I was too early on that. I thought it was good. Wow. Oh no! I thought I was gonna beat it. I passed the one ball chain click. Oh man. Too early, bro. What is wrong with... Dude, how did you get a new best? Because you clicked a frame later, that's because you get a new best. I've never died like that, ever. Did I seriously fail there, bro? Did I seriously fail at that easy jump? Yeah. Yay. Yep. It was fine. I've never... Oh my god. Yeah. Alright, so I kind of ended the video right after I beat the level. I did try to make an outro to move on to the next level, but I was a little pissed off after beating the level because, you know, I spent a little too long on it. But anyways, that's just one of the levels. Hopefully they can get a lot better. Anyways, let's move on to the next level. Alright, let's give the health field a go. Let's see how hard this one is. This one's probably gonna take me the longest if I had to guess. That's just what I'm expecting. The beginning's like really hard. I think that's gonna be a common thing, like most of the beginning of the level is gonna be really hard until you get better at it. Alright, I passed that yellow orb thing. That one's also kind of hard because you have to kind of go really fast, but go early at the same time so you don't hit it because it's not a double tap orb. Bro, what was that? Wow, that was wild. That click is gonna be really hard. Yeah, that was expected. Oh my god, I actually buffered it. You're not supposed to buffer it, you're supposed to click late. Okay, well. Bro, what? That time it didn't work? I guess I had to click earlier, but okay, 86, not bad.
They paste when you saw the time in the thumbnails.
Oh
you see the video in general?
Yeah.
Why does it randomly like freeze for like 10
Paintbrush.
seconds?
Can I use the paintbrush? Fuck it, Phil.
For some reason, the level just bugs there for some reason, and then like it freezes for like 10 seconds.
Oh, it's because I slipped.
Nice, I beat it. Let's go. This was really fun. There's just 4 clicks that feel really, really hard. The 4 clicks at the drop, they just feel way too hard for some reason and kind of inconsistent. I don't know. But overall, the second half is much better and very, very fun. That one was really good. Alright, next up is the Hell Inferno. And... oh no, this is not a good intro right now. Let's try this again. The Hell Inferno is next. And oh my god. I don't know why, but I am finding this to be the most fun out of all of them. Which is shocking, because I remember this being super difficult for me back then. I don't know if it's just because of when I did it, and because it was the older version of it. But this one seems to be really, really, really fun. So I guess I should have chosen this one later. But you know what? I'm all for doing a fun one right now. Well, okay. 73. I guess when I beat the Hellfield last night, this one just felt really fun just to do a practice run of. And then when I like started learning it, it actually became really, really good. And I was like, wow, I didn't actually expect that. I thought this one would be really difficult because of this beginning and a lot of other stuff, but no. It's actually not as bad as I thought, and I don't mind spending some time on this, because the next one, that one might be the hardest one if I had to choose. I was thinking of doing that one next anyways, and wow, I probably should have. But I don't care. What? Yeah, I knew it. That ball click is really, really hard. There are 2 ways you can do it, because it's like one of those gimmicky time-ins that like just works for some reason. You can either buffer the click and you'll land on the block, or you have to click as humanly late as possible, so then you won't be too high when you go over the block and you'll still land on the right side of it. It's really, really hard. I tried both and I thought clicking late was easier, but now when I do it again, I'm like, okay, yeah, buffering is a lot easier because you just have to make sure you see when you're about to fall. I clicked. There's no way I failed there, bro. That's what I expected, yeah. Oh no, the twigs! Thought I clicked late enough, but I guess I hit the twigs, right? It's the twigs. Yeah. Dude, wait, what is this hitbox though? Like seriously, why is this the timing? That's not even I mean, I guess because of this, but like, man, that's so mean. That's so mean of a timing. I did practice it a lot, but wow. I never expected to do this the second time, but here we are. Like, you really gotta click late on that jump because there's just an invisible spike there. Yeah, no, I was too early on everything apparently. How? I clicked too early, bro. Come on. Cool. Let's go. $840. Not the accurate attempt count, because I did this for the roulette. Still though, that is not bad. This was definitely by far the most fun I had with these types of levels. I'm surprised this one was really fun. So, yeah, perfect. We are halfway done with the Stormfly Hell series. Now we go on to the harder side of the Hell series. And the next level I chose is the Hell Zone. Pretty famous for the 60 Hz frame per, or not 60 Hz frame perfect, but like a high FPS frame perfect at 2%. But thankfully, after the massive update, it's now way better than it was before. I think even with the nerf date, this is still going to be really, really hard. Once again, like the really challenging stuff is in the beginning, and then the second half is a lot more consistent. I think that was also a big thing for the nerf day. Darn. This was also a nerf too. I'm surprised that I failed there, but okay. Yeah, that was expected. I think by far, Career Core is going to be the hardest part of the level. That whole red part over there is really, really hard. The difficulty comes from not being able to see the gameplay. That was originally what it was like when the original Hell Zone was being decorated. So, yeah, that's definitely going to be a big part of the challenge. Wait. Okay, well, okay, you can't buffer, but like, you could just do that. I mean, it's still hard. You still gotta, like, make sure you do it correctly. Darn, quantum gap. 29. It's probably gonna be like that for a while. It's gonna be failing at the invisible orbs and all that. I guess time-wise, I feel like this one could probably take me the longest, because this is still really, really, really hard compared to the others. Well, I got the consistency, but I keep buffering that click, which you can't do. That specific timing right there is so hard, because you can't see where you have to go. Plus, you're doing a quad spike right before you have to time that. So it's just really hard to figure out what you have to do, because sometimes you have to study the quad spike. I'm trying to use that glow piece, but like I can go too early and just hit that, so I have to click later. And that's too early. And this is too late. So you really don't have that many good choices. Bro, I'm never gonna pass anything, oh my gosh. It's actually impossible. At this point, I'm surprised I was able to do this for, like, the roulette, because oh my gosh. Because I pretty much had to pass Career Core just to get 38. Yeah, 38. I don't know how I would pull doing unnerfed or old the Hell Zone. It probably isn't bad on 144, but man, that was still like really hard. Oh, I don't think I would have made it, honestly. Oh, of course. That was the last click. What is this, the roulette? Come on, man. I knew it, yep. Darn. This never happened from Zero, but like, I can tell that there was a difference between all the orb timings. So that's another thing I have to look out for. A 38 again, bro. Bro, I'm literally copying the pesta. I'm not even kidding. Oh my god, come on, that's so lame. I've never died like that ever. But at the same time, I guess it's expected because this transition doesn't work anymore. You have to do it differently. And I did check the verification again, but like even before 2.2, this was also what you're supposed to do. In the verification, he jumped off the block again and held into the transition. I don't know if that's the new way you're forced to do it, but it is kind of blind now. But at least it's consistent. But back then you could just not click anything and then it'll just work. It'll just go into transition and you just have to blindly click. Now you have to actually hold into it. I can't tell if that's a 2.2 bug or if that was an intended route that you were supposed to do. Yeah. Early. Dude, why? Okay. This is just so crazy because now I'm getting consistent at career core, which sounds good, but I really hope that I'm just not going to keep throwing for no reason. Nope, I died to another quantum gap. Oh my god, I can't even do it. Are you kidding me? Wow. Nah, I suspected. I got there again. Like, that's good. I want to maintain that if that's gonna keep happening. Yep. It just felt like I couldn't click any later than that, so like, I don't know. It's once again the frame that you really need just to get there. It's just like super specific, because it does feel like a 1 frame timing. Never died there ever. Can I stop getting these stupid fails that don't make any sense just because I don't know how to play from Zero? No, I'm done. I'm not getting anywhere. Hopefully I can maintain the consistency there, because that's literally the only way I'm going to be able to beat it, because oh my god, everything else is just not being fair for some reason. It's definitely going to take me the longest probably. I think it's already doing it. But like, man, everything else is just getting on my nerves.
Yeah. I'm the only person to say that it's. I passed the wave on Quail. Oh my god, wait.
What?
Wait, what? Wait.
What?
No way, you're not doing this right now. Paisy. Hold on.
Dude.
A robot. No. Yeah, but that's so hard, bro. Bro. Okay, I literally just did that first attempt on LDM. I didn't even mean to. Yeah, that was fine. What? That was. god. Oh, look at me. Oh, cool. Yes! 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 Oh my god, yes! Yes! Finally! Oh my god! Oh, f off. Once again, I ended the recording before the transition to the next level. Obviously, this level is much harder than it really is compared to the other hell levels that I'd be in. Like, this level got so frustrating that I couldn't really enjoy it anymore. Like, there are some parts of the level that are fine. Mainly it's just Korea Queer's part, because, like I said, I wanted it to be consistent. Yeah, that never happened. That part is just completely blind with so many jumps that are all hard at the same time that you can't even rely on your muscle memory just so you can do it. It's like so stupid for absolutely no reason. And it's at like past the first quarter of the level. Like, you literally have to get to 25 every single attempt just so that you can have a chance at the hard stuff. And wow, that was really frustrating to deal with. And even if you pass Korea Queer, there's still a good chunk of hard gameplay you have to deal with a couple choke points in between. I would say 50 to 100 is okay. Besides that stupid orb line. The stupid orb line at 64% is probably one of the worst orb lines I've ever had to deal with in a level ever. And there are a good chunk of levels that use this same type of gameplay mechanic as well. This one was horrible. Like, I don't know why the clicks are just so specific to the point where you can't even like do the part consistently, and it just makes it feel like it's all luck based and you can't even like figure out what timings would be better for you to get yourself into a good transition. Like, you can't even align yourself well in this part. That's how stupid it is. And not only that, before this got the update, there was a skip making the part feel a little bit better, but of course that was patched, so now the part is just worse with no changes whatsoever besides removing a skip because that was necessary for some reason. Like, it's just really annoying that a skip was patched, which was the only way to make the part feel fine, but now since the part wasn't even changed remotely when this got the update. It just feels so frustrating to deal with. Needless to say, this took a good amount of time. This level was really hard, and it really got frustrated near the end. And now I can tell why a lot of people really hate this level. But needless to say, it's done. We only have a couple levels left, so let's move on to the next level. Alright, now since the Hell Zone is finally finished, and I never have to touch it again, we can now move on to the next level, the Hell World. To do something completely different, I'm gonna actually start off with a practice run. I mean, I already am still practicing, but like, I feel like it's better to start off with the practice run just so I can show what I'm really working with here. Okay, well, if this is from 0, then like, my best would be whatever this is right now. Oh my god, bro. I got to the drop on my first attempt. Unbelievable. Okay, I would have gotten 40 on my first attempt, so that's a little bit interesting because I literally just beat the Hell Zone. But okay. Yeah, I guess after doing a practice run of it, this level is actually not that bad. I chose this, I was thinking that this was also going to be a harder one, and I was like, okay, well, I'm messing up on what levels I need to choose for the series. But right now, I find this really good. A lot of the changes that were made in this actually feel fair. Nothing's super awkward. It's still got some of the challenging parts with all the decoration where you can't really see where to go, but the muscle memory for it isn't that bad. There are just a couple hard clicks I just have to watch out for. But mostly if I use the visual cues, then it's honestly not that bad. Like that one's the visual cue, like I have to click pretty late. And then this one's the visual cue where I have to do that jump. But that was one of the mega nerfs where I don't have to worry about that ball timing. I don't think you can do this skip anymore, no. No, you can't. But that's okay, the visual cue is honestly not that bad. This got a deco change, which looks a lot better, especially to enter the transition to Stormfly's part. And out of all the endings in this level, I think this one is probably the hardest. Because there's another orb line here, and that's at the end of the level. And then this part, this is... So there's a bunch of these orbs, and you have to click the one with the arrow on it when you learn this. And it's insane how either annoying or difficult, I'm not sure, but this is insane because there's all these orbs that you can't hit either, and you have to like time it. It's basically like the one in Marathon, but it's a lot worse because you can't even remotely have a visual cue on like how you do it. What you're supposed to do is use the song to rely on this timing, but here's the problem. You can't click this too late. Even when you hit the orb, you can't click it too late because you'll just be so late. And if you try to buffer it, you will just be too high and you'll just end up here. Like you can hit this bottom of the orb when you try to buffer it and hit this, and if you just buffer it here, sometimes you'll just still be too high anyways because this hitbox is just completely random. And you really got to rely on the song for that as well. And that was very difficult. I tried doing it after a different strategy, and I was like, oh wow, this is actually more consistent, but no, I just swapped back and now the other way is still more consistent. So always practice your strategies on how to do the part. But here's what I'm gonna do for that specifically. Right when the first piano note plays, I pause and then I just do that, and you're guaranteed to actually get the time in. And you'll have a better reaction time too, because you can just study where you are and it's not as bad. Those orbs are really hard though, those last few orbs. And then this last part, you just gotta make sure you click late on a lot of these jumps, like this one. This one you gotta click super late and make sure you can hit that blue orb properly. Because you can't, because hitting the blue orb super late is just like impossible. And then there you go, that's the Hell World. Alright, so let's go ahead and make some progress on this. I got 14 a while ago because I was playing this for fun, like months and years ago for some reason. So like I did play the old version of it. But my best is pretty much 40, because I got to 40 on my first attempt in practice mode, so we'll see if we get that again. No, we got 35, because that one's very expected. But yeah, overall, this one's actually pretty good, with especially with the update now. Like, a lot of the choke points feel so much better, or a lot of the clicks that were hard feel a lot better now. I guess another funny thing to add is that most of this stuff, they just add some 2.0 stuff in there just to show that it's a new revived version of the level. And this is another funny thing, because like in the original Unnerfed, when this was done, there was a 2.0 part in this level. It was actually the most 2.0 gameplay ever. There was a duel, there was UFO, there was even Wave, which was not, like, there was stuff that was originally never supposed to be in this anyways, but it got obviously removed in the newer version, thank goodness. That is the only noticeable thing different about the Unnerfed, the Hell World. This orb line used to be a duel, which I find insane that it was gonna actually be in this level. Yeah, I died there. I clicked too early. I wasn't even thinking at all. I just passed 40. I was like, oh wow, I actually passed it. Oops. I think that's also the teleport portal area as well, with those saw blades, or maybe it's not. I don't know why there's a teleport portal. Obviously it is the wrong way, but like, I guess it's just supposed to be like an Easter egg. But I guess overall, with the experience of beating the Hell series, that's pretty much rated at the moment. I guess it is what I would expect if I chose the right order. Like, I chose the Hell Origin first because I knew for sure that that level was not updated, and it could have been like the hardest one I would have done. So I did that, got extremely unlucky with it, very frustrated, so yeah, I'm glad I chose that one first just to get it out of the way. Then, basically, I guess the plan is to pick all the harder ones, and I guess that's my bad for thinking differently on like how hard levels could be even after the update. At least gameplay-wise as well, like how the gameplay could treat, which is why I picked the Hell Field first, because that one is the hardest one for the entire Hell series. Or maybe that's rated, I don't know how hard Trinity's is, and the next level, Holder, or the last one. Not the, well, the next one, but like, it's the last one. But right now, the Hell Field is the hardest, and when I actually went to go do it, I didn't take that long on it and only spent like 1,500 attempts. I forgot the attempt count, but it was something around there. Because the level had better consistency. It was like way better to play. And the only thing that was struggling was just the drop and the lag spikes at the beginning. But everything else was fine. And I just beat it the same day after I beat Origin. Because I thought I was able to beat Origin the same day. Or like the day before. But it just turned out to be the hardest one. It took way longer. And the Hell Field just felt like a nice relief compared to Origin. And that's why I chose Inferno next, because the gameplay on that was pretty unique. It had a lot of variety, so I was like, okay, that's probably going to be a lot harder. But the second half was actually a lot easier than the first. But when you get to the drop, it's still very consistent, and you could probably get to the second half almost every single attempt. So I did that pretty quickly, and I was like, okay, well I really gotta find the harder ones so then I can actually get those down. So I picked the Hell Zone, because obviously that one was going to be really, really hard. I would have thought after practicing it, I was like, oh gosh, that's actually really hard. And yeah, that made a lot of sense, because it took me the longest at the moment. And especially for how it works as well, because sometimes it just doesn't work. I know that like there really couldn't have been anything changed, because the design is what made it stupid. But like there has to be like some things that could just be made a lot better for the Hell Zone. So then it wouldn't just be the most brutal level just to grind, which is why the Hell Zone was probably one of the worst in the series for a lot of people. They get super unlucky with it, it gets super frustrating, it's just a lot to take in. Literally, the levels that use Time Machine and Club Step, when they're forced to be hard, they're just always super brutal to play.
Okay, I'm at the ending and I'm not recording, so this is gonna be fun.
You're not recording?
Nope, I forgot to.
No. Lovely.
Okay. I got 93. I forgot you can't hold there. Anyways, that was cool.
No.
I was not nervous at all. Cool.
God.
Use sync as a metric for when to click. It's just so weird to me.
Like, that's so expected, bro. Oh my god. that ball click is still really hard.
Why I have green glows to represent Luigi. Fun fact.
Makes a lot of sense. Oh, that's 78.
No. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
I just realized so many levels are about to fall off.
Any minute now, literally any minute. That could have been it, but like any minute, I'm gonna be like, hey, guess what?
Yeah, but then I'm gonna be like in the middle of my session. I'm gonna be like, no.
We can do it after your session. I don't care when we do it.
Yeah, I'm like,
Darn, I died at the hard stray fly. Oh my. Oh, fuck. I f***ed up so badly. Oh my god, I got 84.
Damn.
Oh my god, that's so embarrassing, bro. I didn't even think at all. I was like, yep. What was that? Oh. Bro, 70 is so hard, it's not even funny. Oh, I thought that was it! Come on! Third time's not a charm. Pause. So there's something I didn't acknowledge when I got 93, because when I initially got it, I just thought it was my fault and I misclicked or something. And I didn't even check back either, I just continued playing. When I actually watched it back, you can definitely tell that I did something completely different that never happened when I was practicing this level either. This is the first time I've ever done this, and it had to happen from zero. Just clicked the yellow orb too early before I hit the blue portal, which is probably already hard of itself because you have to click this yellow orb a little bit late because there's a spike there, but you also want to make sure you buffer the yellow orb so you can make it to the paint course properly. But for some reason, I just got the rarest frame where I hit the yellow orb before the blue portal. So yeah, I don't know how I didn't acknowledge that, but I should have checked because this probably could have happened again. Thankfully it didn't, but you know, that's probably why I would check back just to make sure what you did wrong, because sometimes I don't do that. I just assume that it's my fault if I choked weirdly for some reason. But nope, I did it right. It's just that the level functioned differently on a frame that I never thought it would ever happen. Anyways, here are a couple more fails before the completion. I started deleting a lot of recordings after I got 93, so like, there are a couple that are missing, but honestly, whatever. Okay, thank goodness the repeat didn't take so long. But man, that pissed me off a lot that I had to do it. I had like 5 extra 78 deaths. Thankfully, I got lucky on the attempt I beat it. Because that looked bad. This level would be good. I definitely think it would be. There's still a couple things that just make this level really annoying. Anyways, moving on to the last level in the series. Alright, and now for the last level. The Hell Dignity. What is there to say, really? Well, this one is the easier one of the bunch. I believe it is the easiest of them all. That was fast. Mainly the difficulty for this one comes from, mostly it's just the ball time is now. Usually a lot of the cue parts are like the main difficulty of the hell levels. This time it's more of the ball. Even if it's like the same click pattern you do like this. And there's still some quad jumps. Can't forget those. But overall, everything else feels so much more consistent. Which is really, really good. Alright, 17. Okay, that was kind of dumb. Now, I guess I'm not sure whether to think this is worth it or not. I think it's somewhat worth it, you know? Because these are old levels. They're known for not being the best. But, you know, when they get an update and they try to put effort into making them decent levels so that people can actually play them for fun, it makes it a lot better. Okay, well, I just clicked so early on that. I feel like if anything, this is the level that people would play for fun if they decide to play any of the hell levels. I doubt anyone would want to do exactly what I did and just do all the hell levels. Because, like, if you just do Dignity, which is the easiest, then, like, you know, I guess you don't really have to do the rest of them. If you just wanted to find an extreme, that's fun. Because most of the time, you'll just play the other half of the hell levels that shouldn't be bad now, but they are still bad. I mean, I guess, except for Origin. Origin still is not going to get I don't think it's ever going to get an update, honestly. And even if it does, it's going to take a long time. It would just be like a whole new level, apparently, if the Hell Origin had to be at least somewhat good. And that's, like, really hard, apparently, to update. I passed the quad. Let's go. I failed at something easy as well. And here we get to this trick. Whatever this thing is. Null Scaves, I'm just gonna say it at this point. I feel like I just keep hiding myself from saying the levels because I just don't want to bring it up too much. Like, I've been trying to be ready for a while. Like, I've been at least making sure that I knew that I would be ready for that specific time. But now I'm doing this. I'm doing this now because nothing's been happening. Okay, well, at least I passed the hard click. Anyways, I think that's all for the talking stuff for beating the levels. Well, at least for playing them, so I guess I'm gonna just start showing progress or whatever. And yeah. Okay, well, yeah. I guess that's somewhat expected because that timing is a little hard. That and the hitboxes on that are really dodgy. Of course, I died to that ball. I had no chance of surviving that? What? Okay. We did it. It's done. It's done. Every hell level completed by Stormfly, Sohn, and a billion other people. Every rated one is done. And that's it. I did all the rated hell levels from Stormfly and everyone else that was involved. So, was it worth doing all these levels? Honestly, yeah. Sure, this is definitely one of the most mixed experiences I had playing consecutive levels at a time. Plus the Hell Origin and the Hell Zone were like probably two of my least favorite levels that I've pretty much done. Overall, I think the other levels have improved, and they play a lot better than what they would have back then. And I had a lot of fun trying them out to see how they would go. Sure, they may not be the best levels of all time, but as long as the gameplay flows really nice and doesn't feel awful to play, that's all I care about in the end, really. Now, for people that are invested in the series, you might be asking about the Hell Trinity and the Hell Holder. Well, the first stage is that the Hell Trinity isn't rated, and it hasn't been rated for a good while, and who knows when it will be rated, because it's just been under the radar for a long time, honestly, and no one's really thought about that level. Also, the Hell Holder, which is the last level in the series, is still in development. It has been quiet for a good amount of time, but there's probably some stuff going on behind the scenes, and we just have no information on what's going on with the level. It'll probably take a long time till it's actually finished. So there are still 2 levels that I would have to wait for in order to finish the entire Hell series. But needless to say, I'm done. I did exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to beat all the rated Hell levels from Stormfly, and to give them a chance to see if they have improved after getting updates and how 2.2 would affect them. And I do believe that most of the levels do deserve another chance. And I've actually saw that from other players. They actually gave the levels another chance, and I'm sure they have definitely improved compared to what they did years ago. So with that, I'm gonna say thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, everyone.